इमिग्रेशन के लिए कैसे लोग जाते हैं या नहीं भी जाते, राइट? सो मैं यहाँ पे इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहा हूँ, आई एम रिप्रेजेंटिंग स्टॉक्स एंड ग्राउंड. So we are real estate developers based out of Lisbon, Portugal, and we develop properties in Portugal. We refurbish properties in Portugal, and these properties are qualified for Golden Visa. So just like US EB5 or Canada or UK, Australia में जो भी investor वाला segment है, ऐसा यूरोप के अंदर जो segment है, it is called Golden Visa. So talking about Portugal, first of all, this country, यूरोप की बात आती है तो फ्रांस सबके दिमाग में आता है, इटली आता है. So Portugal is one of the country, इंडिया के साथ बहुत deep relations है. In short, वास्को द गामा पता है ना, वो पोर्चुगल का था, right? And Daman and Goa, so these were Portuguese colonies. So आपको थोड़ा idea आ जाएगा उस तरह का. Portugal government introduced this program in 2012. It is not the only golden visa. France भी offer करता है, Greece भी offer करता है, Spain, Italy. But the thing is, Portugal golden visa is the most popular golden visa. और वो popular क्यों है? That we will see. So by May 2020, 8,700 plus families got this golden visa. इंडिया की बात करें तो आई थिंक फर्स्ट 2015 या 15 में फर्स्ट पर्सन गॉट गोल्डन वीजा, एंड लास्ट ईयर अराउंड 20-25 एप्लीकेंट्स गॉट गोल्डन वीजा, राइट? एंड हाउ डू यू गेट द गोल्डन वीजा? सो यू नीड टू इन्वेस्ट लाइक एनी अदर इन्वेस्टर प्रोग्राम, बट हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट रियल एस्टेट एंड वेंचर कैपिटल फंड्स. दीज आर पॉपुलर ऑप्शंस. देयर आर अदर ऑप्शंस. यू कैन इन्वेस्ट इन साइंटिफिक रिसर्च, वहाँ पे कुछ कल्चरल हेरिटेज डेवलपमेंट में आप इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो. देन यू कैन बैंक डिपॉजिट कर सकते हो. 1.5 million euro यू कैन डिपॉजिट इन अ बैंक, बट वो अमाउंट बहुत बड़ा है, वो ज्यादातर लोगों के लिए एक्सेसिबल नहीं है. जो पॉपुलर है दैट इज अ रियल एस्टेट एंड वेंचर कैपिटल फंड्स. वेंचर कैपिटल फंड्स आर वेरी मच लाइक म्यूचुअल फंड्स जैसे इंडिया में होते हैं, राइट? So इसका मिनिमम इन्वेस्टमेंट स्टार्ट होता है 280K, 2,80,000 euro, roughly 2.5 crore we can say, right? So this much money has to be invested in real estate. जैसे कि हम talking about Ahmedabad, this is not very big ticket size. I just came to know that सिंधु भवन रोड पर अभी 8 crore के फ्लैट्स नॉर्मल चीज हो गई है. So this is the investment, like minimum investment is 280K euro, and the ultimate goal of this visa is to get European citizenship, right? Next. So why Portugal among all these countries? So when we talk about standard of living या quality of life की बात करते हैं, west quality of life जो west में मिलती है, so Europe is the benchmark for that. Okay, so you can talk about UK, Canada, US, Australia, New Zealand, but Europe is the benchmark. So that is first point is the European lifestyle. If you looking for that powerful passport, last year का ranking if you check, ये Portuguese passport is the 5th most powerful passport, right? This is a red passport, 186 countries visa free travel है. So this is the powerful passport. Now Portugal is one of the most popular destination for retirees, मतलब जो जिनका पेंशन आता है, जो रिटायर होना चाहते हैं, तो पोर्चुगल काफी उनका एक अलग प्रोग्राम भी है इसके लिए. जो जिनकी पेंशन आती है उनको अगर वहाँ दे वांट टू इमिग्रेट, देन टू रेज अ चिल्ड्रन, ऑफ कोर्स वर्ल्ड क्लास एजुकेशन एंड हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम इज देयर, to expand your business in Europe. So when we are talking about Portugal, we are not talking about Portugal only, we are talking about entire Europe. We are talking about Germany, we are talking about Spain, France, Italy, right? Because once you get the European passport, red passport, you can do business anywhere in Europe, you can work anywhere, you can study anywhere, right? And if you are looking for a second home for your family, right? So as I said in the beginning that this is the most popular immigration program, but why? So minimum requirements are there. Talking about time, iska processing time is only 3 months. Like it is nothing. 3 to 6 months you can say. Corona की वजह से 2-3 महीना add और करके आप बोलोगे तो. Talking about documentation, this is almost nil. मतलब ऐसा if I compare, this is EV5 and this is Portugal, like for documentation, he knows better. So the reason being there is no documentation is कि you don't need to appear for any competitive exam. IELTS की जरूरत नहीं है इसमें, right? There is no age qualification, like कोई age आपका इतना होना चाहिए, minimum age bar is not there. Then proof of funds, source of funds वाला issue नहीं है जो ज़्यादातर countries में होता है. You don't need to prove that where you got the fund. It has to be legal funds, bank to bank transfer. That is one thing, but you don't need to prove the source of fund. So minimum stay requirement. Now one thing for the business class people especially, if you are having very good business in India, it is very tough for you to stay for a very long time abroad, right? Now, for an example, you are applying for UK, US or Canada, you need to stay at least half of the time there. अगर 5 साल का आपका वीजा है तो आपको 2.5 साल रुकना, 3 साल वहाँ पे रहना है. Then you can apply for citizenship. The best part is here you just need to stay for 7 days a year. So it is like a vacation. आप हर साल पोर्चुगल में जा सकते हो, अपने खुद के घर में रह सकते हो. You don't need to apply for visa and you can come back and your residency will be maintained. So yeah, the best part. You take any other European program. I mean, the countries who are the full member of European Union, you don't get passport in 5 years, but here you are getting passport in 5 years. So आपको 5 साल बाद रुकना है. 5 साल में 7 days each year, and after 5 years you can apply for red passport, European passport. Talking about economy, we all know that Europe is going through a tough time. Economic crisis बहुत ज़्यादा, but couple of countries, like 2-3 countries, Germany and Portugal, these countries are doing good. So that is one thing. Talking about real estate, Portugal का real estate is doing better than most other European countries. मतलब appreciation अच्छा है, right? उसका resale अच्छा है. And favorable, okay, taxation is another thing that you need to look into. Global income पर 10 साल तक tax नहीं है. So what you are earning in India or anywhere, वो government को कुछ मतलब नहीं है, right? And वहाँ पर जो आपका income है flat 20% जैसा कुछ आपको tax देना होता है. So very friendly country in terms of taxation. Favorable weather, half of the time this country is sunny. Again, when we talk about going to west, we are afraid of, especially Gujarat ની વાત કરીએ તો આપણે 30 degree, 25 degree સુધી ચાલે. અત્યારે બધા લોકો થીજી ગયા હતા, like 9 degree, 10 degree, right? So Portugal સાથે સારી વાત એ છે કે the weather is sunny, so you get sunny weather half of the year, and complete family reunification. Now, this thing you need to understand. Portugal Golden Visa not only the main applicants are included, you, your wife or husband, your children, and your mother, father, and your in-laws, right? So main applicant na spouse એટલે કે husband wife જે હોય, children અને મમ્મી પપ્પા અને સાસુ સસરા, like big Gujarati family. So this is this is the best part about this program. You can take your parents with you, right? So now Portugal is the full member of EU and Schengen countries. Okay, જે રીતે મેં કીધું કે it's a European Union, you get all the benefits of European Union, free trade and education and work and everything, right? Thanks. So talking about the company I'm working for, so as I told you initially, we are real estate developers. हम पोर्चुगल में प्रॉपर्टीज डेवलप करते हैं. हमारी जो पेरेंट्स कंपनी है, लाइक पेरेंट कंपनी इज सुगी डेवलपर्स. दे आर बेस्ड आउट ऑफ मुंबई, इंडिया. वी हैव आवर ऑफिस इन वर्ली. So if anybody is interested, they can go to our office, see the projects we have done. We have mostly done projects in South Bombay, Dadar and Shivaji Nagar, you can say. And so we have in this business since last 35 years, and one of the, you can say, merit we have earned is that even before RERA came, we delivered each and every project before time. मतलब कोरोना में भी हमने सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स बिफोर टाइम डिलीवर किए हैं in India and in Portugal. So this is our achievement. In 2015, we started these operations in Portugal. Strokes and Ground is our sister company, means the company I'm representing right now. Next. Talking about the Sugi developers, so we are working since last 30 years. So we have developed 6 million square feet of completed and ongoing projects. And there are numerous awards. If anybody has any touch in Mumbai, South Bombay, then you can actually verify these things. Sugi has very good name in Mumbai. Yep. So these are the projects so far we have done in Portugal, Lisbon. Both of these projects are in Lisbon. So Royal 20 we completed in June last year. It was a refurbished building, heritage building, and the project is sold out. Alcantara Vista, this project is this is ongoing project. Okay. So Alcantara Vista is the ongoing project, and it will be completed in 2022. So one thing I want to say that in Jan 2021 or 22, there are some changes in Portuguese law. पहले कैसा था कि आप पोर्चुगल में कहीं भी इन्वेस्ट कर सकते थे, अभी उन्होंने कुछ लिमिट सेट कर दी है. तो जो मेट्रोपॉलिटन एरिया है, कोस्टल एरिया है, लाइक पोर्चुगल, सॉरी, लिस्बन एंड पोर्टो, so these cities are not qualified for Golden Visa. This project is we are building this in Lisbon. So this project is no more qualified for Golden Visa. We are selling it locally, but we are coming up with a new project by the end of this week or first week of February. Which will be for 280K, €2,80,000 project we are launching. One more thing, I told you that there is another option called venture capital fund. So this is we have tie up with Portuguese this fund management company. Again, we are not eligible to sell the fund because Indian fund, it is regulated, right? So Portuguese fund management company we have tie up, and we are selling funds as well. So the basic difference is when you go for properties, there are some additional costs, right? Registration no hoy, right? A cost associated hoy. When you go for venture capital fund, it is simple that the amount set karelu which is €500,000. You give that money, you get Golden Visa. Your money will be returned after 7 or 8 years with interest. The interest is roughly 30% throughout the period. And if you ask me annually, you will get somewhere around 5 to 8% in my return wage. The money will be invested in real estate and many other things. So that will be quite in detail. I would suggest that if anybody is interested, we can discuss this thing in Q&A session. As of now, I will keep it very brief. So we are offering venture capital funds and real estate in Portugal. And the next project is coming up very soon.